Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay and today I'm doing a reaction video to the Nintendo Direct. I didn't watch this one. This is Donkey Kong Bananza. I'm seeing how they changed him up a little bit. I prefer the original version of Donkey Kong from, when I was, until now. Until they changed it up. So let's see how this is. Donkey Kong Bananza. Let's do this. Here we go. It's coming for Nintendo Switch 2, which is, high priced. Really like that train cart, snow, beautiful meadow area. Let's see, aisle. Oh man, poor monkeys are going digging for gold and stuff. Ooh. Yeah. So it's gonna be more like an open world exploring. Kind of brings you back to the old days of the Donkey Kong 64, pounding his way through there. Dang. Get that gold. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Kind of imagine like that, like the old Donkey Kong Bananza 64, like Crash Bandicoot back in the day. You could say, if you throw it for camera angle, you could say Mario Galaxy. Oh, there's classic. Nice. There's the train car. Jeez. Nice. Like I said, I don't like how he smiles like that. I don't have the version of Old Kong, but he's wearing pants too. That's different. Seeing their overalls and stuff. You used to see him just wearing a tie. That's it. Bananza. Ooh, 7/17/2025. Yeah, the biggest, you could say, controversy from Nintendo right now is the price, which I understand that, which I do understand that, but you have to remember, going back to the mid-90s when the Nintendo 64 came, there were some games that were like that price too, and that was just the cartridge game. You can go back and you look at the old average, like Toys R Us and KB Toys and all that stuff. You can see the prices on some of that stuff was up there in price too. So I understand there's fans being frustrated with Nintendo costing $80 for digital, $90 for physical copy. That's too much. That is too much. I think keeping it like 59, 69 is 59 I accept. 49 is great. 60, you're a little pushing it, but now $80 and then $90, no. Plus the Switch itself is basically $450. Plus it's basically a new updated version of the Switch, and it's not graphics, but runs the same thing. But you're basically having a price of a PS5. We're just getting kind of some people are questioning it's like gonna be like Wii U type of deal, unless we know how long the Wii U lasted. It lasted like 2 years and it flopped. And that was like the biggest, like one of Nintendo's flops. You throw in the Virtual Boy, that was the biggest flop. You could say that was probably one of the biggest flops from Nintendo and their failed partnership with Sony PlayStation, which eventually Sony and Sega both made big mistakes for not partnering with PlayStation and Sony, and you know what happened. PlayStation came out and knocked them down. PlayStation 2 came out and knocked them down. PlayStation 3, 4, back on top. 5, back down a little bit. So, That's what happens. I mean, could you? I mean, Nintendo and Sega could have great partnership with Sony. You could have creators of Mario. You could have all kind of stuff with that. But it is what it is. So they made a deal. I think they made that deal because they went with say Sony, Nintendo went with Philips. They had a written thing. They stabbed in the back. Then Sega were working again, but it came back to Sega Japan. And they were the ones that said, you know, big nope. So it wasn't Sony, Sega of America, it was Sega of Japan. They're like, nope, we're not doing that. So, enough of me ranting about that. I enjoyed the trailer, open world. Like like I said, reminds me of Donkey Kong on 64. You could say Crash Bandicoot, Mario Galaxy type. It's been a while since we've seen something like that from Donkey Kong. We're getting like the old stuff like Donkey Kong Country, the side scroll. So it's back to like 3D, open world exploration stuff. So like I said, I prefer the original look of Donkey Kong, not this new look. That's just my opinion, but overall looks really good. Looks looking good. Like I said, there's the price tag. That's all. So I'm in no rush to get it. I'll wait till later. Wait till a couple of years till they drop it, till they have a new version like a Pro or a Slim, or just a handheld version like they did before with the Switch to, before Switch Lite, or 3XL like they did with the Nintendo 3DS and DS. So yeah, so like I said, looks really good. I just had to see. Yeah, I'm just gonna be patient and wait. I'm not in no rush to get it right away. Plus, by the time they come out, they'll be gone because you have some people want to get it, then you have the scalpers, and most of the time the scalpers will get it and they'll sell for double price. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Hit the like button, tell me what you think of Donkey Kong Bananza, and tell me what you think of my reaction. Also, smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications. I'll be back when I upload it. Until then, take care, everybody. Stay safe, stay humble, and be a blessing. Thank you to all my subscribers who support me without you, I won't be doing these. So, thank you, everybody. Excuse me. Damn.